Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 8, Episode 2 of Eldritch Horror. We're playing the Dreamlands and we're on turn 2. We just, turn 1, we had the setup of the game. We closed some initial gates out of Rome. Had our first Mythos card that had us moving into the Dreamlands already. So you can already tell there's a effect of Hypnos, the great old one. And we're up against the two active, the active mystery is Dreamwalker. An encounter, an investigator on the main board in a city space containing a clue may spend 2 sanity to enter the dreams of the trapped. If he draws a sanity, he resolves a Dreamwalker special encounter. Okay, and then our chance encounter says you happen upon a weary traveler. It's Randolph Carter. So now we are pushing through the Dreamlands into unknown Kadath, which is a wilderness space. So technically, Luke Robinson and Carolyn Fern, they are both in unknown Kadath right now. And Vincent Lee, the doctor, is in the underworld. So let's play from there. Before we jump into turn 2, quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press, The King in Yellow, prefaced by August Moldenhauer, Robert W. Chambers, classic Tales from the Yellow Sign Volume 1, and Tales of the Yellow Sign Volume 2, Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign. This is sort of Moldenhauer's follow-up book to The King in Yellow. Digs deep into Lost Carcosa, talks about the Yellow Sign, Carcassonne, Andros Bierce, the Qatar, the city of Carcassonne, and Manichaeism. So lots of interesting topics at play here. Definitely for Cthulhu fans. As you know, Lovecraft's one of his favorite horror novels is The King in Yellow collection of stories. So please support the channel with those. And as usual, you can also support us by your comments, by liking and subscribing, checking out our links below. We've got lots of social across the board, Instagram posting our miniature paintings. We're actually working on a War of the Rings miniature painting this month, so you guys can go check that out, and then maybe some gameplay in War of the Rings next month. So ring the bell so you can get notified. And let's jump into turn 2. So we'll start out with Carolyn Fern. Her backstory requires someone to heal once per round when another investigator. So let's have them both move. I know this sounds backwards, but I'm going to have them both move to Celathias as their move. And then they will also both perform a healing action here. Carolyn Fern, once per round when another investigator performs a rest action, spawn a clue. So the other investigator is Luke Robinson. He will perform a rest. It says if you perform a rest, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, you will gain that clue. And we get a 6. So that means we can discard this amnesia card. And it also means that Vincent Lee rests on his turn. So that's going to help him get back to his power. And it also means that a clue gets spawned on the on our space. So we can just take a random clue for that. So let's just dig in here and grab a random clue. And it says, and spawn 1 clue. So we spawn a clue on this card in addition to our other clues. Oh, spawn a clue, not on the card. Just spawn 1 clue. Right? Is that what that means? Spawn a clue. So just take. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. Okay. Celathias has a spawned clue. That's weird. Okay, so next it says, if the total number of clues in the investigator's possession are equal to or greater than twice. Yeah, okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, yeah. Discard this card. Oh, so we already have this. So, if there's a total number of clues in the investigator's possession and on the game board equal to or greater than twice this, discard this card. She gains the missing link reward. So she's already gained her missing link reward. This is awesome. Missing link reward. When you gain this card, improve lore and will. So she can improve her lore and improve her will. So 1 will improve and 1 lore improve. This is good luck for her. Okay, and then it also says once per round when another investigator pours a rest, you gain a clue. So she can just gain clues. Fantastic. Okay. Also, as an encounter on the main board. Okay, so they've both gone. They both moved. She will also rest. I believe she also gets to rest. And then getting back to this focus. Okay, and then we'll go to Vincent Lee, the doctor, who is also on the underworld, and where he will perform. I guess he can move the path, uncharted path. Oh, okay. When we spawn, we have to spawn this here instead. It says, if a gate would spawn a space containing a dream portal, spawn that gate in the space corresponding to the dream portal instead. So actually the portal is actually inside of the underworld. Right, so it's a Shanghai portal, but it's here. So he gets to encounter that. So let's have him go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's jump into our encounters phase, which will have us, first off, we will have, let me just read Vincent Lee's, sorry, just read Vincent Lee's. When a mystery card is solved, okay, the mystery card is solved, and Luke Robinson, says, when a mystery is solved. Okay, both times there's a mystery solved, they get to enact theirs, so that's fine. The mystery may be solved soon because Carolyn Fern, the psychologist, is going to do the Dreamwalker encounter in Cephalus. So it says, an encounter on a board containing a clue may spend 2 sanity to enter the dreams of the trapped. So she's going to spend 2 sanity to enter the dreams of the trapped. And she can resolve a Dreamwalker special encounter. So what's the Dreamwalker special encounter? Do these have to come from... What's another Dreamwalker special encounter? That's these. Okay, so here's the Dreamwalker special encounter. So let's grab one of these special encounters, and we can just take one randomly. So she gets to do a Dreamwalker special encounter as part of this Dreamwalker, and it says, you peer through a cottage window and see the dreamer at a table with his family sharing a meal, smiling and laughing together in familiar comfort. Resolve the pass effect to join them at the table, or resolve the fail effect to leave them, and exert your own power to end the dream. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to join them. We're just going to kind of go along with it. You eat supper with the happy family, but when it is over, you pull the dreamer aside. Okay, so she's going to pull the dreamer aside, and she passes. If you pass, you discover that his family passed away long ago, and he had simply wanted to spend an evening with them. Oh, okay, so it's interesting. So he's in the dreamland. His family had passed away, and now he's basically getting to spend time with them in the dreamlands. Place this clue on the active mystery. So the clue goes to the active mystery, right? If you fail, the dream rejects you forcefully and disillusion gain a lost in time. It's okay, we don't fail. Okay, so we can place that. And then it says, I have to spend 2 sanity, which I did. And at the end of the Mythos phase, I have to resolve a special encounter. So I can keep resolving a special encounter and placing clues on this, I believe, is how we can do that. So, so the first Dreamwalker encounter is passed. So that's going to be Carolyn Fern's encounter. Let's go ahead and keep going with Luke Robinson doing a special Dreamwalker encounter as well. So he will spend 2 sanity as well, per the request. And he will get to do a special encounter. And again, I'll shuffle these Dreamwalker special encounters. So here's the Dreamwalker in the dream. Right? And we pull one of these out, and it says, you manifest in the perimeter of a peaceful golden field where a young woman is picking flowers. She becomes suddenly alert, and you realize with surprise that she must have sensed your arrival. Resolve the pass effect to conceal yourself, or resolve the fail effect to greet her. Okay, so let's have her conceal himself. He's going to hide from her. You dive into the tall wheat and try to remain still. So rolling a test. If you pass, the woman goes about her business and you are able to close enough to start her off on her dreams. Place a clue on the active mystery. So he gets to place a clue on the active mystery. If you fail, no, okay, I guess you're causing the field to play. Okay, nothing. So that's okay, Dreamwalker. So now we have, at the end of the Mythos phase, there are clues equal to half this card. We solved the active mystery. So already, this looks great. Okay, we're doing super well here. Let's jump to Vincent Lee, the family doctor, who is going to have to fight this crawling one in the underworld gate. So magical resistance, it says okay, so he can just roll normal damage. So let's have him go ahead and attack. First of all, the will. And he's going to have to re-roll that one. Because, oh wait, does he have something special here? Okay, he can re-roll. Passes. And then a strength test. Oh, there's no strength test for this one. It says just 3 damage. So let's have him attack. Oh, this is this. Sorry. He gets +1 and +1. And can cause 2 health and talent. He can re-roll all of his dice if he rolls ones. Okay. So let's have him roll again. 1, 2, 3. And he has defeated this creature. I will put it back in the monster bag. And he will go into a otherworldly encounter through the underworld. But I believe that we can take the underworld encounter. Oh no, we're just going to do a gate encounter here. As this. And Unknown Kadath, it says. Unknown Kadath, the castle of the Ancient Ones seem abandoned, save for the lone shit-tank resting in the center of the Onyx courtyard. An insidious whisper urges you to mount the bizarre steed and fly to some unknown cosmic destination. Okay, so he will go ahead and test his will. It passes. If you pass, you mount the Shantak, but you do not heed the voice in your head. Instead, you return safely to the earth. Close this gate. Okay. Once home, you recite a ward to silence the whispering voice. So he gets to roll a lore check, and he passes. If you fail, okay, so he passes a ward to protect himself. He closes this gate, and we've completed another gate closing. So we can put that at the bottom of the gate. We also can keep this gate token upright, as they mentioned. So again, the next gate will spawn in London. So that's just one of the features that he has from the Otherworldly Codex. We play with the gate stacks facing, so we can see the next gate. Okay, so that's going to do it for our encounter phases. Great encounter phase. We're going to enter Mythos Phase now. So Mythos Phase, grab the card. And it says the Dreamcatcher. So first off, let's advance the active omen. Active omen is advanced, no gate corresponding to that. So we move on to the Reckoning. And again, we're going to do each investigator moves one space towards the nearest space on the Dreamlands sideboard. So again, we all move. We're all on the Dreamlands sideboard already, so I think that's fine. And then finally, we'll spawn a gate, which is going to be on London. We will grab a monster from the monster bag. Get a Ghast. And let's read it. It says, Dreamcatcher. Reports from all around the world indicate that cults have begun to use Ojibwe dreamcatchers in their rituals. They seem to be trying to use them to manipulate travelers in the Dreamlands. You fear what sort of results they might be achieving. Okay, so they're using Ojibwe. They're using like a dream catcher. So they're using dream catchers to influence dream catcher rituals to influence others in the Dreamlands. You fear what sort of results they may be achieving. So these are like the minions of Hypnos, I guess. So it says Dreamcatcher event. Each investigator with lost in time condition is devoured. Then each investigator in a space containing a gate gains a lost in time and space condition. Luckily, all gates are closed. Really dodged a bullet again in this one, and you can see it is a Mythos card from the Dreamlands. So thank goodness that we dodged that one. And looks like we're going to get to at the end of the Mythos phase. If there are clues on this card equal to half the investigators, we have 2 clues. We can solve this mystery. So this mystery is solved. And that will wrap it up for turn number 2. We will reveal the next active mystery on turn number 3. And we'll see you all in turn 3. Thank you for watching. And as usual, like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you get notified for more of our great content. As I mentioned to you guys, we're definitely trying to grow the channel this year. We're doing a real push in 2022. First milestone is going to be 1,000 subscribers. And so if you guys can share, that would be really helpful. Also, check out our links below. I showed you those books. Really helps us support the channel. Spend a lot of time working on the games, doing some work. You're going to really like the War of the Rings miniature painting I've got set up, so go check that out. And as usual, giving you guys lots of great Lovecraftian content here. We have another round of Cthulhu Death May Die coming up for February probably, so we'll also have some miniature painting for that one. So please check us out in the link. We'll see you on turn 3, and thanks a lot for watching and subscribing. Bye bye.